Alright everybody, today we're going to be going through a couple examples of how you can do flash fill. Flash fill is a great little function that improves your efficiency. One thing that's awesome about it is it's super easy and it's super helpful. So we would imagine that in this cell, see it says company, last, the text is exactly what we see. What you see is what you get kind of thing. But if you go here, you see it's concat. That's basically a combination of these three things. So a couple different ways we can do this. It's all super easy and it's super fast. So Excel's going to recognize patterns in your data. So let's say we wanted to put these things together. We could type them in, mark.stevens@usa.gov. Then we can type in the second one, Darren. But you see we just started and it gave us a little implied thing here. It recognized the pattern. So if you hit enter, voila, you're done. But the cool thing about this way is it's exactly what's in the text. It's not a formula like this when we use concatenate. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. So let's start with the drag down. So drag down is great for the most part if it's very consistent data. It doesn't always work, but oftentimes it will. So mark.stevens@usa.gov. Okay. Then, normally we can drag it down. Oh no, it just pulled everything down directly. So it doesn't work in this one. However, you can use it in a couple other things. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if we go equal, we want to add them up. There's 6. But you see, when it's not a direct type in like this one, it can copy a formula. So we can drag that right down, and there it is. You see how we're just adding up the different columns? They're all the same thing, however, it's relative. So if we change this to 9, what do you know? 12, 8, 15, and so on. So with this one, we can double click. Well, here's another example. Double click, do the same thing. So this column here is going to total the same as this. Instead of dragging down like we did here, we're going to do the double click. Click here, bang, bang, and there you go. You have the same thing. Your functions are adding up. They're all relative references, so they're lining up perfectly. And instead of having to enter everything in ourselves, hey, we might have just had to do 1 or 2 columns of data. Perfect, that saves us time. Maybe it's a long lunch, maybe it's getting out early. Who knows? But you can also do this one. So let's say we want to do something that we want to concatenate first. So we'll type this one. It's number 4. Con, and you see it fills to concatenate right here. Concatenates a list or range of text strings. So we pick that. The first thing we want, that's what we pick. So we want mark, okay, comma. Then we're going to do the dot because that's what has to be that's the email syntax. So whenever we enter anything that's not a direct reference, we just want it put in between something, double quotation marks. We want a period, so we put that in there. Then another double quotation marks to close it. That's going to tell Excel to look at everything that's in between these 2 quotation mark sets. Comma, now we're on number 3. That's his last name. Stevens, comma, and we want the @ symbol. So, again, we're going to do double quotation marks. Tell Excel to put in, there you go, the @ symbol, and we close it out because that's all it wants to put in, or we want it to put in. One more comma, and then right there, when you hit enter, there it is. So, we go there, and there we go. So you can do that, and then here we can again, because that data is a different pattern than it's used to, we can double click it, copies it down. We can also do the old drag, and there we go. And the cool thing is, if this is C, like Darren C, changes it, we Control Z, undo, right back to where it was. So that is one of my favorite little functions. It helps me with cleaning up data, helps make it faster, And that's about it. So if you got any questions, let me know. If you have any videos you'd like to see, please leave in the comments. And have a great day. All right, bye.